Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K and my good buddy Dodskis. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're all bundled up because it's officially winter here in Pennsylvania. It's like 27 degrees outside. Luckily he's got the heat rolling, and today we're gonna be doing something very fun. So we spent a long time getting the exhaust off. Some of that stuff was on Patreon. You guys never saw it on YouTube. This is the status of the bike currently. It's completely torn apart and ready for our brand new full titanium Akra exhaust system, and Christina has a special treat for you guys today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. The beautiful Christina K is gracing us with her presence. She originally bought this bikini to match this bike to take photos and videos and do reels and TikToks. Yeah, you can't even see it. This is the first time we got around to actually putting it on.
I have red bottoms to match. So look at that.
How cool is that? Didn't you have this custom made?
Yeah.
She actually had this custom made to match the bike. How crazy is that? What a gal.
This is the first time wearing it.
And it's freezing in here. You saw me. I'm in a sweatshirt with a winter jacket. So give the video a thumbs up for the Christina Wieners, and don't forget all her spicy links are in the description below. It's Christina K and Teener Wieners combined. Christina Wieners. Don't you worry about my.
Sounds so much better than Christina Wieners.
Teener Wieners?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do today in this episode is we're gonna unbox this full titanium Akra exhaust system. Fun fact about this exhaust system. The same, well, it's not the same exact, but the almost identical exhaust for the 959 was $4,200. For this bike, for some reason, it's now $6,500 plus tax plus installation. Exhausts for Ducatis have gotten completely and utterly out of control, and it's ridiculous. So, but people are buying them, like yours truly, but I do it for you guys. So don't forget, this is our next build series bike. So you can enter to win this bike, help support this project, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. So what do we got here? This is actually one of my all-time favorite exhaust systems. So we've got a ton of pipes. They're all titanium. They're actually massive. So I do think this exhaust has thicker pipes than the ones from the 959, 899 and 959. Look at that pipe right there. Look at the size of that freaking thing. There's the header.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is.
My hand can't even fit all the way around.
Insane. Y'all, you're used to that.
Not that I recall.
Oh, roasted on YouTube. Take that. So, cool thing about this exhaust, it does come with everything you need, including the air filter and the up map, the flash from Ducati, which we're actually going to be using this time. Normally we use like the Termi up map or a Bren flash, which are both great. But for this one, it included the Ducati up map, so we're just going to use the Ducati up map since we have a local Ducati dealer now. Yeah, okay, yeah. Check that out. So look, that's the new carbon fiber heat shield. This is the old one, teens. Look at this. It does look like a toilet seat. Look at the difference.
This looks like an old people's pan. You gotta pee in and then some pooping in it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, way better.
Feel the difference.
Oh my god. That is like,
I think we might reuse the metal piece.
It's like an alien, like a robotic alien. You know?
It looks like something from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're gonna weigh all of this. That's the first thing we're gonna do after the unboxing. I wanna see how much weight this saves over the stock system. We did weigh that, not all of it, but some of it for the patrons, and it's astounding how freaking heavy that thing is. So we're gonna be shaving some serious weight. Also, Moto Million just sent out some carbon wheels for this bad boy, which I've never really seen on a V2. Yeah, that's the rear collector piece.
J for Jaret.
Ah, it is. So beautiful, dude. The titanium.
That's nice.
Akra, I think, makes the best exhaust systems in the world. So I guess it is kind of warranted that they're so expensive. And don't mind this. We will not be using a cutter. Don't worry. There it is. There's the filter, which is under the gas tank. We'll probably do the filter and the radiator guards in the next video.
Whatever you do, don't look over here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Using a cutter.
Don't worry about what she's doing. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. Don't demonetize me. It's a Family Guy quote. Here we go. Here's the belle of the ball, baby. These are some of my favorites. Have you guys seen that meme online when she sees your Akra for the first time? And it's like that porn star that's looking up at it. It's hilarious.
No.
Anyway, that's pretty damn big.
And it's actually pretty heavy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So that's a muffler though, but for what it replaced, I mean, looks pretty good. Look at that
Are you
thing.
moving anything on the inside?
I love that.
We're gonna gut it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna take that out
Are you
for
taking
sure.
this out?
Yeah, screw that thing.
Pretty nice.
We don't have DB killers in this family. Is that all that's in there? God, that's
Then you got the other side.
Yeah, okay. Let's get that one out.
Oh yeah.
This is huge.
It's like a coffin for the muffler.
It is. Yeah, I know. We already pointed that out. She wouldn't use that. She would never use a cutter.
I would not use that Dado ever.
She would never use a cutter. She's the professional
You're even
unboxer.
using the same color.
Daughter, she's a professional unboxer. All right, here's the other side. I love these underbelly systems. Look at that. That is so
I love
gorgeous.
the color.
Yeah,
I
with the
just love
carbon
to see
too.
It looks so premium.
It's so cool,
Like the
dude.
shine off your lights, Dado.
I heard some rumors.
Really good.
I'm gonna tell you guys that this is the end of the V2.
Oh yeah.
What's coming?
Those are the rumors I heard.
Electric.
No, I'm not gonna. I can't say. I just heard some rumors. That's all.
It's not a V2.
I'm not at
so-
liberty to
But
say.
it will be a baby. Will they replace it with like a beginner bike or something, or a baby bike?
Don't know.
You know. It's not
I do
fitting.
know. I actually got invited to go see another new a new unveiling in Miami next weekend, but I already have plans, so I'm not able to go. But wait until you guys see that bike. It's gonna be pretty freaking badass. Possibly something we could use for our next build series.
Check out this upgraded electric motor we gotta install.
So that's the unboxing. Those are all the parts.
That's it.
Yep. Give Christina a big thumbs up in the comments below. Yeah, look at that. That's quite a lot of parts.
Damn.
Yeah, what do you think? Doesn't this look thicker, Dotto, than the 959?
Yes.
Are you going to be using this today?
Yeah, not today.
Not today, but you will.
We don't need it. Yeah. They give us all new connectors. Hey, it looks like a block-off kit for the servo. Is that what that is?
Yep. So water doesn't get into the connector.
Yep. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do, but first thing we're gonna do is weigh this stuff. So let's see.
First thing we're going to do is take a thumbnail.
Oh yeah, let's take a thumbnail photo. Thank you, Tina Wieners.
Well,
Okay, so actually Christina's back to helping again. We're gonna weigh all the stock stuff.
zeroed out.
It's zeroed out,
Huh.
and we're just gonna pile it all up on there. It's pretty heavy, huh?
That's so heavy. Oh my God.
Did you throw your back out?
Just alone, that's 24 pounds.
Almost 25. That's good. Pile the rest of that shite up there. Is the rear header on there? Oh, it's okay. It's attached to that one. There's the rear heat shield, the rear header
Can we balance everything?
slash collector, and then
These two things?
the charcoal, and then the
Why did you say it like that?
because you're not supposed
You're
to.
not supposed to remove?
Yeah, we're gonna put that back on.
Just like we didn't use a razor blade to cut open the box.
No,
This
no, we
is
would
not what it is.
We do everything by the book here. Just a lot of whiskey and some titties.
32 pounds, 10 ounces.
We're not gonna weigh any of the hardware because it's the same, so we don't have to worry about that. So 32 pounds, 10 ounces is the stock weight. Now the question is, do we try to balance all of this on top of each other?
No.
I think we can. You want to put it in a box?
Not the pie.
All right, let's put it in a box. We don't scratch anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so for this, we're gonna use a box. We already zeroed it out. We're gonna put the mufflers in first, which I believe are by far the heaviest parts of this.
Treat him like a baby.
We don't wanna
Let's just see how
scratch
much that is.
anything.
8 pounds?
Yeah, 8 pounds. So that's by far the heaviest part. I believe this muffler on its own is like 24 pounds or something like that, maybe 20, 23. So that's already big weight savings. Then we just have all of the pipes, which I guess I'll grab these. We're gonna wipe all of these down, try not to touch them too much because it's titanium. Here you go.
Dad always wipes it down.
Yeah, Dotto wipes it down with his acetone, his sausage grease. And then I think it's just this.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Make your guesses. How much weight are we saving? Dotto, how much weight?
How much did stock stuff weigh?
34? Is that what it was?
Holy shit.
32. I don't remember.
I'm gonna guess low. 10 pounds.
Shit, I'm gonna have to go back and
What was
look.
it, 34 pounds?
I don't remember.
34 pounds, 10 ounces?
Or is it 32.10?
Let's go 34 because that's heavier.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
7 pounds.
how much this one weighs?
We're only saving 7 pounds.
How much weight are we saving?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
7 pounds? Okay, teens.
7 pounds.
Okay,
I
teens.
said I'm gonna guess low.
Okay.
That mother.
I guess
Teens.
10.
Guess.
I guess 10 first, but 7 to be.
I go like, I don't know.
I'm over it.
20 pounds?
Okay, I'm over it.
20.
13 pounds, 10 ounces, so yeah,
So yeah, if it's
20 pounds.
That'd be
Holy
30.
shit.
Yeah, 20 pounds. That's crazy.
I forgot how much this thing weighs.
20?
Take these off, guys.
Hey, not only is it 20 pounds, it's also probably 8 to 12 horsepower.
20.
That's nutty. Next step is removing the stock heat shield. We're gonna reuse that part right there. And I believe we just verified that we do not have anywhere to hang this and attach anything to. It just basically attaches to the front manifold, and that's like right there. And then it goes into that big I call it a collector, but it's like a mid pipe. And there's nothing there that would connect right here, so I don't think we have anything that goes there. So that should be all that we need. Okay, so they do a pretty good job of providing a Bible of instructions. An Italian Bible we call it. So we're just gonna follow this through because it's kind of direct. It's very precise with how they want you to do this. So what we're gonna do is start putting these clips on for the heat shielding. They want you to build this entire piece out. You can see it over here, all built, and then it all actually goes on together. This piece, and that piece, along with the screws and the clamps and the springs. So we're just gonna slowly start building everything out. It's little things like this. This was the size of this. Dado threw it on a belt sander and had to basically cut it down in half in order to get that through there. So that sits there. I think something like a fairing or something sits against this. So yeah, little things like this that should be 30 seconds can turn into 15, 20 minutes if you're not creative. So yeah, we're just continuing to assemble this. All right, running into more problems. This clamp here, the special clamp, has a bolt on it that you're supposed to use to tighten this thing, and it's too small. It's not even close, actually.
And we can't. This is as tight as it'll go.
That's even with the. We already removed the washer that's supposed to be.
Yeah,
on
the
there.
washer was it like kept it out to here.
So that was even further away. So.
And this is in the correct channel.
Yeah.
So now I gotta find a bolt that's longer than this.
And the same thread.
Yeah.
Okay, luckily Dado's got all different kinds of bolts for all different kinds of things. We found one, it's a lot longer, but it works, seems to.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I have a little bit of a shorter one. That one's just a little too long for my liking, but if it works, it works.
Yep. Okay, so it looks like that bolt did in fact work, so that's good. The next thing they want us to do is use all these different types of sealant and anti-seize and I guess grease. So do you want to tell them where all these go? Yeah.
This guy in a black tube here is the copper paste, and copper paste goes to the threads of the O2 sensors and also the little nuts that go for the manifold. They're high temp there, but they're not like Loctite. Then this next guy here is the anti-seizing grease that goes where these pipes are so they don't seize together under heat and expansion. And then we have bolt sealant, and it's essentially this is just like Loctite that Akra makes that goes on these little bolts that hold a heat shielding onto this guy. So we're gonna assemble all that, leave this a little loose. Everything else is assembled. The only thing that's left after that is one little spring there.
Well, and a spring on the back of this.
Yeah. And then
we'll
that's
be ready
pretty
to
much it. We can kind of like
grab that other collector and start fitting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so with the heat shielding, we're running into issues. I actually remember these same issues out in California, and we're gonna do something similar to what we did out there. It took me a minute to remember, and then I pulled up my video and was like, yep, that's the same shit we ran into. For some stupid reason, they send these clamps and they don't line up properly. And even in the directions, if you look at them, they show this coming straight off of it, straight, right? Which is where this needs to be. This needs to come straight here because it's off. They don't line up, and it's literally this amount, like an inch, whatever that amount is. So we can attach the two front bolts, but that's it. We can't get anything to attach in the back unless we drill holes, which still doesn't really help us because then it won't line up in the front anyway. So what Dado did is connected them on the top so that they at least are connected together with a nut and bolt. He had to trim out a spot back there so that it can fit around this thing here, because we're still gonna have to maneuver around this to make sure it all fits when we get it on the header.
So this, I can actually get the clamp around here hopefully. Like that. Then we'll have 2 points of contact, one there, actually one
3,
here, yeah. Then these two will get sandwiched, and they actually do line up, I checked that.
Yeah.
And then for here, that's gonna go around there like I trimmed. I mean, it's gonna clean it up a little bit. And then right underneath here where the bracket should be somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this has gotta be trimmed.
Yeah, it's just not.
Where this sits here,
we can
drill a hole, and then we can just put the bolt right in there, and then everything should line
I don't
up.
understand. They need to fix this. If anyone has put on a V2 exhaust recently, let me know if you run into the same exact issue, and why hasn't Akra changed this? Like, I don't understand it. Unless we're doing something wrong, which I can't figure it out, and neither can Dado or the mechanic when we were out in Santa Barbara. So it seems like something's wrong, like with this right here.
It is. Look at the.
Yeah, I did. I showed them.
Yeah, it's straight.
Yeah,
and then the bracket they gave us is bent.
And we tried flipping it around both ways and rotating it all over the place. Nothing works. And
Manny
it's been
said
like
it has to do with them switching over to the
Euro 5 stuff. But I don't understand why that would have anything to do with this.
Probably
it's
because
not sound or emission related.
The brackets might be in a different spot with that setup.
Maybe. Okay. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We're just dealing with this stupid shit. Okay, we got everything attached. All the screws or bolts that we can, and it's not moving, so...
And the heat shield is on and correct.
Yeah, so that's good.
Trim nicely around here.
Yep.
That gives me enough room to put a socket. I think I'll bend this in just a little, because the other one, it was like a star bit, and this one I need to put a socket on top, so I'll bend this in just a little bit, then we can tighten that up when it goes up on the bike.
Yep. Okay, so we got the stock O2 sensor in. Next thing we're gonna do is he's adding anti-seize to the inside of the collector pipe, which is basically the first step on the second page. Attaching this guy to this. I'm not sure, are you gonna attach it before we put it on? Okay.
Yep. If I can get this pipe in there.
There it is.
There she is. Well, it's starting to look like something. Before we put this up, I am gonna wipe everything down with acetone.
Yes, we will. Yes.
I've been using my bare hands.
Yeah. And whenever we start the exhaust up, whenever you guys see smoke and stuff like that, that's literally what it's from. That right there. The thin coating of anti-seize burning off, among other things.
We have another spring.
Yeah, we have one more spring, which looks like it's going to be very stretched to fit that, but hopefully that'll work okay. Woo, and then we're ready to actually fit something on the bike. Woo! Can you imagine? It only took us 2 hours. Freaking ridiculous, dude. All right. Makes it look easy. It is not, I assure you. Okay, let's put it on the bike. Okay, folks. We're actually putting something on the bike. A piece. I'm gonna hold this back here, Dado, so you can. A piece of the exhaust is going on. The new full titanium Akra exhaust system.
Can you hold it?
Oh, right here.
Here.
Yeah.
Just hold it right there.
I got you.
I did wipe everything down off camera.
With acetone. Yep,
Look at
I got
the
it.
heat shield right there.
I know. It's actually good that we included it. Look at that, dude. I'm so hyped for this. I can't wait. I think this is one of my favorite sounding bikes with this exhaust. It's incredible. Like, I'd say the Monster, this and the Monster are two of my favorites. I cannot wait to start this up. Probably won't happen until next episode though, when we do the filter and put the gas tank back on.
This is my least favorite part, is trying to get these tiny little nuts on the bolts, and
fit your tiny little nuts in tight spaces.
I have such fat fingers too, so it makes life a lot harder for me, but it's all
We know how that is. Okay, so that is all in. We just snugged them down. We did not tighten them all the way, just so that we'll have some wiggle room. Next thing they want us to do is start with this section here. So we brought these over, and the first thing Dado wanted to do is check these. He always checks these, and he said this one was not tight.
That one was almost a full turn loose.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's how you get exhaust
And
leaks.
there's a crush washer right there, and that was not crushed at all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got that guy.
That's why you always check. You're putting the anti-seize on there? Or no, not anti-seize.
The copper.
This one.
No.
What is it, the black one?
The black one. Where's it at? I think I brought it over here. For the nuts.
So what, that goes on here?
The copper one goes on just the threads. Don't put it on the sensor itself. But this is in case it's high heat, but it'll allow you to pull the sensor for service or replacement.
Yep. These do go bad. I've seen them needing replaced at Ducati.
So I'm gonna put this guy in there, torque it down to factory specs. You can see I have R written on that one because it's the
rear.
The rear.
Not the right hand side. Not to be confused with the right. Okay.
They're both on
Keep rocking and rolling. We made it to page 3. It took us 2 hours to get through pages 1 and 2, mainly because of the stupid heat shielding. It should have been quick and easy. Now we're on to this right here. You can see what they want us to do. Starting to attach this. The annoying part is next they want us to go to the subframe. I kind of wanted to skip that since we had the subframe off the bike and just move to the mufflers so we can get all the silencer assembled, but this looks like quite a bit of stuff too. Then we still haven't even gotten to the sprint filter next. So yeah, anyway, it's a lot of stuff. All right, so it wants us to fit the manifold pipe first, header, I guess I should say. He just added some of that copper thread sealant. Is that what that is?
Yeah, essentially it's just to keep the threads and the nuts from seizing together. It's high temp, so it won't burn off.
It sucks when your nuts seize up.
Yeah, man, you don't want your nuts seizing.
Nobody wants their nuts seizing. All right.
Seasoned or seizing?
Either one. This is when I start to get excited. I love this section. Such a cool, like, design, how they did this. So we're gonna put the nuts on, header nuts, and then we'll keep moving. All right, adding the rear commode pipe, I like to call it.
I left this rear manifold pipe loose, so you can kind of finagle the pipes in both sides before you slide it on. If it's too tight, then it just won't go on, but that's essentially what it looks like. We just have to, I gotta press it on the whole way, and then put the springs on.
Okay. Okay, so we were just looking at the directions. The next thing they want us to do is start basically putting the subframe back on the bike, because this has to run up through it, and then the heat shielding and stuff has to go and get put in place. And Dado didn't realize last week when we scheduled this that this was his daughter's first birthday, so I want to let him have some time tonight with obviously his daughter. So this is a good place to stop. That is a lot more work than what it looks like on camera. I didn't film every little piece because I think some of this stuff can get a little bit boring, a little bit tedious, but I'd say we're halfway there with the exhaust, and we want to do it in steps anyway, because not only when we refit the rear subframe and all of that and we put the mufflers on, we still have to do the filter and then the gas tank back on, along with the radiator guards. And I don't want to have to take the bike back apart to do things, so we're going to kind of do it in steps. It's not going to be the best for YouTube and thumbnails and titles and all that, but I don't really care. I just want to make sure that we're working efficiently. So that's it. The Akra full titanium exhaust is going to probably be in 2 parts, maybe 3, but I want to show you guys the whole process, and I hope you enjoy it. So if you did, give the video a big old juicy thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.